was not recording. Y'all, I just tasted it. I didn't mess up the whole plate. I'm so upset.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, That Chocolate Beak with me, Erin Wells, and you read that title correct. Let's make a pork loin featuring juicy marbles. Let's get started. Now, I was sent this pork loin, you guys. I did not pay for it, so I'm not exactly sure the price. I will try to look on the website right here and place it for the price for you guys, but I'm going to give my actual opinion because, again, I'm not being paid. This is not sponsored. I was just gifted this vegan pork loin for free. I would have rather had the viral steaks, but let's see how the pork loin is. Maybe it's made out of the same thing. Let's scan through some nutrition facts. I know you guys are going to ask me that, so I'll post that on the screen as well. But I'm just going to make up a recipe, y'all, because vegan or not, I never had, not to my knowledge, I've never had a pork loin. I don't even know what part of the pig that is, and I really don't care. So let's just get this recipe started and let's make up some things and put some flavors together. Alright? Alrighty guys, we're going to place our Juicy Marbles pork loin into our kasari that already has a stick of butter. I'm just going to cut off a piece to try later with just salt and pepper, no other seasonings. So sticking that on in, and now we're going to flavor it up, okay? I'm starting off with a whole red bell pepper, just cutting up little pieces inside of there. Next, I already had these shallots. You can definitely just use a half an onion, but again, I already had the shallots, so I'm going to use them. So taking the shallots, dumping those all in there as well. Now, I do realize, y'all, I'm preparing this like a roast. I didn't know another way to cook it because pork loin is just, I looked it up. It pretty much is seared, and I didn't want that. I wanted some flavor. Y'all, did not realize that my oil had frozen. It was a little cold in the trailer over the weekend, so now I went ahead and switched to avocado oil. I also think this is an unnecessary step. I'm making up this recipe, but I do think you can skip this step. Like, it's not real meat, and it was pretty much already going to be tender because it's in the kasari. Now I'm going to add in a bunch of chilies. I like it spicy, y'all. If you want to take down the spice, maybe just add about 4 or 5. Don't skip it because it gave it a lot of flavor. I've been putting this in everything, okay? So you're going to put it in your onion soup mix, some pepper, and some coriander. This is just if you're trying to copy me. This is not a real recipe. I'm just throwing in seasonings that work well together, amen? Now I'm going to throw in some oxtail seasonings to just pump up the flavor. Now we're going to add in some browning. I just pretty much shook to my ancestors told me to do what? Stop. You already know I can't do anything without my Crazy Jane seasoning, so adding that as well. I didn't add any additional salt because I've added enough salty products. Now I'm going to finish with about half of the loin covered in water, or in this case, we're pretty much making a roast. After about 35 to 45 minutes, I went ahead and flipped. As you can see, it did brown nicely on the other side. Like, this was scary real to me, y'all. I'm like, how is this browning like real meat? Covered again, and boom. So after another 30 to 45 minutes has passed, it was time to go ahead and try it out. I was on the phone at the time with my best friend, y'all, so that's why I'm not speaking at this point. But this was really, really good. Like, I was like, wait a minute. That is meaty. It's freaky. This broth is good. All right, guys, we are all ready to plate. I got my minute rice here, and we'll just put our roast around it. So let's put that there. Bam. It's not the thickness I like, but the taste is really, really good. Like, it's so good. Like, oh my gosh. Hang around the rice here. Yes. I'm gonna break open. Should I slice it? I'm not sure how I should do this. I've never had a pork loin. That's just me. It shreds really nicely. Let's see. Still a little pink inside, but I mean, we know it's vegan, so it's all good. Let me cut another piece just for the plate. Let you guys get a close-up of this roast too. Just so you guys can see why it's called Juicy Marbles. All right, there is a close-up for you guys. Hopefully you can see the inside, the juicy marbling part. I am literally dropping juice on my floor, so I'm gonna put this back. I do have some time here. Here is our close-up of our Juicy Marbles pork loin. Never made a pork loin in my life, so this was my made-up recipe. I'm so upset. I done did the thumbnail. I done talked about the plate. Look at the plate. Destroyed. Was not recording. I gotta make a new plate. I gotta make a new plate. Okay, now I remember what I said. I was talking to y'all so much. It's really good. I really like it. I'm a little freaked out about how meaty it is. Like it tastes real to me, but I haven't had meat in 6 or 7 years. So I need a meat eater. I'll try to give it to my mom tomorrow. This tastes like real meat to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Get into it. It's giving me, I would think it was pork. I did that on the seasoning. That's also what I said on the video y'all didn't see. The seasonings are really good. Like this broth, bomb. I kind of wish I had went ahead. It'll be attached to this video. Excuse me. It'll be attached to this video. I'm gonna try it with just salt and pepper to see what it's giving by itself. But this is giving me meat. It's really good. But again, I'm also tasting my seasonings. Texture's on point. It chews like meat. I'm not disappointed at all. I think if you have meat eaters in your family, they would enjoy this. The mouth feel alone gives me real meat. I would not think this was vegan, but again, we'll wait and see when we have a meat eater over here, or my mom, and they can be the judge. Wow. I mean, if I didn't know this was vegan, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'd be freaked out. I would be freaked out. And not just you two. Oh, it's rolling, I think.
Okay. This looked like some pork loin.
Right?
Did I ever really eat pork loin?
I don't even know what pork loin is, but
I think I've only had it a few times. I'm not even hold you.
that's hilarious.
Okay. This looks good.
Let me give you a water in case it is too dry. I put a whole bunch of chilies. I said, oh, I didn't know those were spicy.
Ooh. That's good.
The texture is definitely meat. Like the texture.
Like this is scary.
Yeah,
Because this is like, this is meatier than jackfruit. Like,
yeah.
this. I'm scared. It's really good. This is like, I mean, pork loin is definitely way saltier.
Yeah.
Most of the pork loin I have is dry. So, you know,
so I did it like a roast, I think.
Yeah. This is more like a roast than like, cause a loin, it don't be this. From what I remember, it don't be.
Yeah,
this.
I never had it, so I mean, they already know in the voiceover that I just made up a recipe because I don't know what to do with a pork loin. Not a clue.
People just would season it. I'm trying to think about how I had it before.
Because Juicy Marble just said put salt and pepper on there, honey, and sear it. Okay. Gotcha.
Don't get me started on these directions. Because I had to teach my fiance how to cook with like fake meat. Because I'm like, you can't cook like real meat. You burn my shit up. It's expensive. And you can't you can't be putting the water and the texture. I need all my burnt. You know, like I need my texture to be like
no facts.
On point. This is good.
No facts. You think that would fool your the family? Like we didn't say that was vegan? Or they just say the texture?
They would know, but it would take a few bites. If they was real, if my brother's 16. If he was really hungry, he would smash on this.
Yeah.
Like no doubt. Because he don't even know what a pork loin is, Lord.
I have no idea what it is.
I've never had it. Yeah, because this is made more like a roast, but it's still good.
Alright, cool. Okay.
Because I had a pork loin just like as a loin and just cut it up in little slices and eat it. And that's what it was.
Y'all, I cannot believe in the year our Lord 2002, I am sitting. It is not 2002. We went back. It is 2022, and as a vegan, I am eating steak and eggs. Like, what? Anyway, y'all saw me prepare the pork loin. I didn't put anything else on here but salt and pepper. So let's get into it. I already showed you guys how it looked. This is just egg, by the way, but it's not your video, so sorry about it. So let's see. Here is the inside. It's supposed to be a little red. They want that, like, I guess medium well look to it. All right, here we go. It's okay. It does still have a, sorry, let me finish chewing. It does still have like a meat, like, I know you guys are probably wondering, like, how does it smell by itself? It smells like, not raw meat or any, ooh, that'll be nasty. Even before I cooked it, it just has like a unseasoned. I would still say beef, not pork. I think earlier I said it tastes like pork. It tastes like pork. I would go with more of a beefy smell, even though it's going for pork. This one, but I honestly think it's the same as the steak, just in a pork loin recipe. But y'all, either you're watching this video in amazement or disgust, and I understand both reactions. That's crazy. I don't know. But I mean, it is good like this. I would never just put salt and pepper on something, except for tomatoes. I mean, you already know I like the product. I don't know. I don't know what else y'all want me to say. Here it is. I don't know.
As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.